This is exactly how you're going to use EAAs to leverage more muscle growth. What are EAAs? These are essential amino acids. Essentially, no pun intended, this means that these are the amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. You need to consume them through your diet. And they're essentially the building blocks of muscle. When you have muscle protein synthesis occurring, you're using essential amino acids to build muscle. That's literally what your muscle is made of. But these can also be consumed through diet. When you eat high quality protein sources like chicken, beef, eggs, dairy, protein powder, you're getting a lot of essential amino acids. So if you can get essential amino acids through diet, why would you need to supplement them, right? Well, the answer is you don't. But for certain contexts and certain individuals, you can leverage this to your advantage. Personally, how I use it is to hit what's called the leucine threshold. In order to create muscle protein synthesis, in order to trigger this event, you need to hit 3 grams of leucine roughly per meal. But if you have a meal that only has 30 grams of high quality protein, you might not be getting enough leucine in that meal. So that's where something like this comes into play. This is an extremely leucine dense protein source. If you guys that don't know, essential amino acids do have calories. They're protein. It's essentially a protein powder. That's what this is. So for 7 grams of protein, you're getting 2.8 grams of leucine. That means that you can easily hit your leucine threshold. You can easily get 3 grams of leucine if you just add like half a scoop or 1 scoop of EAAs to your drink that you're having with a meal. And the context that I find these the most helpful in is post-workout. Obviously, the anabolic window, as we all know, is not that big of a deal, but getting in some high-quality protein right after your workout is not the worst idea. So what I do is I have a 20-gram muscle milk drink, and that gets me some protein, but not quite enough, and it definitely is not giving me 3 grams of leucine, so I'm missing out on some gains. That's why I use this. I add 1 scoop of this to some water, which brings me up to closer to 30 grams of protein and like 4 to 5 grams of leucine. And it's almost overkill because it's so much leucine, but it makes sure that I'm not missing something that I could easily fix by just having a scoop of this in my drink. So EAAs, are they necessary? No, but they can be used as a tool to hit your leucine threshold or just get a little bit extra protein in for very few calories if needed.